That's the good stuff. Yeah, that's the best it gets. On your mark, get set, go. Taking this stuff down from Howard Miller Clock Company and ripping it down to that. Then staining it clear because everybody knows this is how they make trim now. Unless you want to pay big money, they want a piece of trim. So they make it so you got to paint it. I don't want painted trim, you know, I just don't. Then here's my railing that I made. It was a piece of trim that she had in the kitchen to separate the kitchen and the living room before I put glass blocks in. Basically, and then I cut this down on an oak. Basically, this is going to be on a 45 like that for a handrail. I can imagine what she paid for this piece of oak. Anyway, let's move on. What is done? Some trim work is done. Light went out again. Painted that gray, I don't know what's going to happen. Here's the light I got from my grandma way back in the day. She passed away. I raised that up. What I'm going to do is drill holes into this wall. I raised that up so I can have a pan to put my my winter boots in and then push it underneath there. There's actually enough room in there. I had to make it taller so then all the snow melts in that pan. Got this done. Like I said, all this is I call it fake wood floor laminate. And then you got real, I think it's poplar wood. I still need to go in and fill in the putty and the real wood on the edges. That took me 18 cuts. I'm not lying. 18 cuts to make that and that. Because this used to be square right here. Yeah, that's how many times it took me to cut it. Because I don't know, because I am what I am. The door's done. Okay, so my wife washed this floor, just this area. And then I gotta use that. And then I gotta use muric acid. That stuff they tell you is really harsh. They tell you to have the windows open, no furnace running, whatever. Basically it tells you when you have water in a gallon bucket, you put a half a pint of this acid in it. Do not put the acid into the bucket first and then pour water. I guess it'll foam and be like a volcano. That's what they say. Don't know. Trying to get this to stick as best as possible. I call this the Mac Day. Okay? This is why I call it the Mac Day. Because this can be some nonsense. See, this is what? 36 grit, I want to say. Doesn't say. Almost, yeah, 36 grit. I gotta cut this down to make it fit on this pad that I made that I got from Slow SRT. So I could take this fake wood, and I feel in order to get to stick to concrete, it's pretty shiny. It's not got a tooth. So I'm gonna take this, block something, and sand those pieces to get it glued down with this. This stuff actually is like $8 a tube. I believe in it. I really do. This shit will bond to pretty much anything. But I want to make sure it don't come up because, you know, they say these laminate floors are waterproof. You know, they say a lot of things. Here's my goddamn issue. You know, you don't look at stuff that close until you're gonna work on it. Started noticing, okay, we got a chunk of concrete here where they're messy. Got a chunk of concrete, okay, that's fine. I gotta chip that out or whatever. A little bit high right here, I could deal with that. This must have been where they started pouring the concrete and pulled out here. Because it tends to be, and you can see where, you see what I'm seeing? Well, this is what I'm seeing too. You ready? Well, really. So there's a lump. The lump is probably that big. And this floor has got to be flat in order to be able to handle that water. Because I don't know how this is going to handle water. They say it, well, yeah, well, say a lot of things. And I built this in here, not thinking that I had to get it out of here in order to put the floor in. And I can't get it out of here. I can only get it this way. Whatever, so that's why it's tilted. Hello. Yeah, put the railing on this side. I love when things come DOA, dead on arrival. Anyway, oh, where's it at? Okay, this is what I'm going to do is to take this piece of trim. Oh, I'm going to take this, which is for metal. Yeah. And this, and that mask, and those gloves, and those hearing protection. There's no knee pads, and I'm going to grind that floor right there in that area with all that dust, with the fan sucking it out while the heat is just being sucked out. Because I don't have a diamond blade cut thing, and I just don't want to run 20 minutes round trip to go get it. Anyway, some people will doubt this, but that's fine. When it gets all said and done, you'd be, like my dad would say, you'd be whistling, I'm a fucking believer. Okay? This is just that wood trim. That's fake, the cheapest stick and glue flooring that you can get. This is not what I'm putting on the floor. This is so it'll make this door look like it's wood. Well, if I wouldn't have stuck it 14 times, you know. And the reason that I know that'll actually look pretty decent, I'll show you why, because I've already done it. Let me see some turn. Here we do got light on. That is that. You want to stop getting blurry anytime? That is that fake vinyl flooring that I heated up with a heat gun to make it wrap for a mop board. I did it there. This is real wood. That's real wood. That's not real wood. That's that flooring again. Comes down in 4 foot. Don't ever do it at eye level because you'll notice it. So, no one's ever noticed it. Because this is what you're left with. This is what the lady painted everything underneath the sun. And I don't want to replace all the trim because, you know, it just gets to be money. So, that's what I did. It's just that stick and go. Then I used a little bit of that glue stuff. See, there's where it's pieced. But if you stand back, you can't tell. Never notice. Nobody ever know. Won't be any wiser. These switches they're in the wrong spot. I swear to God, they're in the wrong spot. That's what I got going on today. You know how things are. And then I gotta paint this. Paint and prime this. Because this is how I get into the attic. Because you remember, I've had a person say, well, why is this here? Think about it before I started. This is a truss right here. This is on the other side of it. There you go. That's 2x6 truss. That's a truss. That's why the wall is there. That's why I wasn't able to push it over another inch, because they've already cut this out and I sistered it in with 2x6s. When that truss was taken out and they sistered it in with a 2x6, I turned around and glued and screwed another 2x6, another 2x6, took it out of here and then flattened this out. Because remember, I don't know if you ever noticed, because this was never here either. This is how they did it. This is how they supported it when they cut that truss out. That's how they supported it. That's when it's the same thing as that, but it used to be way back here. It didn't bump your head, but it looked like it bumped your head when you walk down, so I want it more open. Not really digging the holes right there. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet there. Been working on a sled. I think wintertime is a bust in Ski Town, Michigan. That's what I think. I think it's a bust. I've gotten to ride my sleds twice, and they don't show any snow coming.